everybody, welcome back. Ooh, look at that beautiful hair. It's been a day. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, they might all be combined into a blur. I'm actually really enjoying this time. It's just that I went to go, I filmed me rolling out cookies for Mom, and I didn't talk to you guys as much as I wanted to during the process. And then when I was editing it, I was like, this doesn't even make sense. Why does anybody want to watch me roll out cookies? So I'm going to put cookie rollout like up here in a little bit. But it's been a day. Hi. You can see me better without my glasses. We have this. So this is going to be Black Friday unboxing and haul. And then we have this. If you guys have been around for a while, you recognize the wrapping paper hack. My sister Alicia had given me, if you've really seen all my videos, you'd have seen that she gave me a wrapping paper bag. And I actually feel like, was it like because... I just thought I'd try to prop you up here so we could chat while at work. I was trying to figure out, like, was it because of the hack, or, you know, just she had it, and like I mentioned in the vlog, the vlog we did with her box, whatever, she said that she had it in her closet for like 20 years, so she said I could use it. And I really would like to use it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that everything's not going to fit in there. But what I had wanted to do, and I actually had this before with the Dollar Tree garment bags that fell apart, was I actually had like one for every day and one for Christmas. And I might do that because most of the gift bags are for Christmas. And if I could get, and that's where the big weight is in that bag, the garment bag. So if I can get like the bulk of that out into this tote with handles, it would probably be a lot easier on my closet. Oh, so today is, well, what time is it? I think it's the end of December 3rd, the beginning of December 4th, because it's like 11:55, and I'm getting ready to watch The Four Seasons. Have you guys ever seen The Four Seasons? It's like one of my all-time favorite comedy movies, like dramedy, I guess is the best way to put it. It's with Carol Burnett, Alan Alda, Rita Moreno, not Joe Beth Williams, Mary, oh boy. Yeah, her name just went right out. Mary Beth. I think it's Mary Beth. Anyway, it's about these three couples who go away and rent or on vacation once a season. And they start off, and I'm not alerting you because I think it came out in 1980. Let me see what it says. 1981. So no spoiler alerts. But what it is the dynamic changes, because after the first season we see all three couples, and then after the first season's over, we see that one of the couples is going through a divorce, and it's sort of like they remain friends with the husband more than with the wife, and it was a dynamic it's just a very touching movie. And then how do they welcome someone new into their mix, and dealing with midlife and marriage and health and all the things. So it's a really great movie I love. So I thought I was thinking first about putting on a Christmas movie, but then I was like, you know what? This was on cable the other night, and I taped it to watch it. I have it on DVD, but, you know, that's like going out and getting a DVD. I think I've told you guys about my DVR before, but that's just like bringing it in here and then remembering to put it away. Speaking of DVDs, a few Christmases ago, my sister gave me Hans Christian Andersen on DVD. So I was telling maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But growing up in New York, or at least parts of the growing up that I remember in the 70s, was every Thanksgiving, Channel 5, which now is Fox, but wasn't back then. It was like a local Channel 5. Used to put on Hans Christian Andersen and March of the Wooden Soldiers on Thanksgiving. And, we would, and then sometimes The Wizard of Oz, like, just that Thanksgiving weekend would sometimes be like all those great old movies. And I have it, I was going through my memorabilia box, and I still have my Hans Christian Andersen on VHS. But she gave us a DVD 2 or 3 Christmases ago, and I wanted to watch it so bad, and for the life of me, I cannot find it. I went through all of my DVD boxes, all of my memory boxes. Jim thinks that it's possible it's packed away with Christmas stuff. If it's not, it's available to buy, so it's not like it's the end of the world, but it was special that she gave it to me because it was one of the movies that we always watched. And if you guys have never seen Hans Christian Andersen with Danny Kaye, if you have no idea who Hans Christian Andersen is, Hans Christian Andersen is an author from Copenhagen, or from Denmark, really. And he wrote, I feel like if it wasn't a Grimm fairy tale, it was a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale. He wrote The Ugly Duckling. He wrote Thumbelina. He wrote The Little Mermaid. He wrote the Ice Queen, which they adapted into Frozen, even though it was like a lot different of a story. But even The Little Mermaid is different of the story. She dies at the end. I don't tell you that, but yeah, spoiler alert. Excuse me. So I always just loved it. It was just like a beautiful story. I love Danny Kaye. I don't think there's anything in a movie he ever made that I was not like, oh my gosh, my favorite movie. The Court Jester. I still like, it's a vessel, the vessel with the pestle is the chalice from the palace, has the brew that is true. Wait, the poison with the pestle with the poison is the chalice from the palace, and the so I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's a great movie, and I highly recommend it. If you're a person of my generation, which I was born in 1970, if your mom or dad or even grandma, if you didn't have close relations with them, and they didn't share their old movies with you, you may not know anything about old movies. But old movies are so fascinating to me. Not all of them, obviously. There was a lot of social issues back then that we don't deal with now. But just these, especially these classic musicals, it's just something you can't. As much as I love The Greatest Showman, it's probably my all-time favorite movie. There's just something about movies of the past, and I guess it's the nostalgia factor. I just realized I'm talking to you and not actually working. So this is the bag she gave me. It has like straps to hold wrapping paper. It's got pouches to hold other stuff, ribbon, I guess. And we're gonna see if we can make it work. The problem is, all of the Dollar Tree wrapping paper is super long. So I wonder if I have a couple options, actually. I could leave the top open and have some sticking out, because it zips from the bottom. It zips from the bottom around to the top. And the reason I know it's the top is because there's pockets. Oop, there's pockets with Velcro. So this is the top. So I can just leave, oh, it's got double zippers, never mind. So I could just put them in there and then leave the top open, and maybe that's what I'll try to do. But we were talking about old movies, and there is the nostalgia factor. My mom shared old movies with us. We lived with my nan, my mother's mother, lived with us. She moved in about the time I was born. My mom and dad took in my my 2 cousins who had family issues and just needed a place to stay for a few years. And just about the time I was born, then my nan moved in to help with my mom with all the kids. Because when they moved in, and I kid you not, my mother had a 10-year-old, a 5-year-old, 2 4-year-olds, 2 3-year-olds, and a newborn. God bless her soul. So my nan came to live with us, pretty sure to help out. My sisters may have different recollections of the story, or my cousins even. But I loved my nan, and I feel like from like 1975 to like 1989, I kind of slept in the living room. Like I had a dresser in the bedroom, and but because there were so many people in the bedroom, and then when the girls got older and my cousins moved out, but the girls got bigger, it just became like so much stuff, and they wanted their own space and stuff. So I slept in the living room either on a couch or a pull-out sofa till 1989. And then my one sister was in college. My one sister moved out to go be an au pair, and the other sister moved into the apartment upstairs from where we lived, and I finally got my own room. Of course, I decorated the heck out of it. But anyway, when my nan lived with us, she slept in the living room too. Not all the time, but the times that I remember. And, we just had a very special relationship. She was very close. I was very close to her. But, that being said, she shared a lot of old movies with us, too. She was the first person, and she died when I was 12. So you can imagine how impressionable I was. But she said, Robert Goulet, she said, wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. She's the first person I ever heard say that. Or the other one she used to use was, he can keep his slippers under my bed anytime. My nan was a feisty old lady. I think we've talked about her before a little bit, right? So I have these. This works. I'm not going to say that it's the... Oh, the hanger broke. That's why all those bags were all down there. I'm not going to say it's the greatest wrapping paper situation. It's great for wrapping paper, but the gift bags and stuff, the bows and stuff, it's not the greatest for that, because everything either has to sit on the bottom, or we tried to hang it on the hanger and it broke the hanger. So we'll figure out something else. But we have all of these. And honestly, guys, these aren't even my gift boxes. This is just gift bags, tissue paper. Excuse me. Gift bags, tissue paper. I'm going to take all of the non-Christmas gift bags out. Actually, I thought that's what this was. But I just found a Christmas one in it, so... Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Oh, it was Christmas wrapping paper. Tissue paper, that's what it was. So this is all non-Christmas. Okay, this is all non-Christmas gift bags that I think my husband just put some Christmas tissue paper in. So the bag is ripped. I'm going to have to replace it, or actually we're putting it into a different thing, so we won't need to worry about that. And all of the tissue paper. So I'm just going to move this down for now. So anyway, my nan was a tough bird. She really was feisty. She was physically deteriorated towards the end there, and she's my brother was 22 when she died. So when my brother was like a older young adult, older teenager, he would get into like arguments with her about doing stuff, and because she couldn't get off the couch, he was like really be fresh, and she just throw her water at him. We often talk about her with fond memories. So anyway, she introduced us to all of the good old movies, and then stuff like this. So stuff like this we saw in the movie theaters, and it just reminds me of my mom, and I'm not gonna say a much simpler time, but a different time. All right, so I'm gonna shoot the rest of this and probably put it on high speed and enjoy me organizing the wrapping paper. Well, that's it, everybody. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye.